all part. Trading is a serious business with serious consequences. It needs to be treated as such. Right?
Absolutely.
You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. We've heard this many times. Everybody's the same thing, right? So one of there's a couple reasons for this, right? It's a prop account. It's not your money, so you're not going to take it as seriously as if it was your money, right?
Sure.
If you lose $2,500 on an eval, and you just lose the reset fee of $49 or whatever, right? You lose $2,500.
It's not really a lesson,
right? So you lose $2,500 of your own cash. So that's $2,500, right? So that's going to sting a bit more for most people, right? So that's the difference. So if they just bought, because you can get one account, let's say 5 accounts, right? If you get 1% a day of 50,000, that's $500 a day, right? So you can just easily trade 5 accounts as easily as trading one account. So if you're trading 5 accounts, you're making $2,500 a day on average, versus one account, you're making $500 a day. So stop trying to get $2,500 out of that one account and being reckless and just crash and burn, which is going to happen. You may get lucky on a few trades, but you're going to crash and burn if you're over leveraged. Right? TruTrade can't save you. Nothing can save you. I use this all the time about trading's like a casino, right? This is a very appropriate analogy I use frequently when talking to customers. So let's say, for example, right, you're at a casino in Vegas, right? The house has the edge. Any given roll of the dice, any given hand of cards, any given pull of the slot machine. And again, trading, there are gambling parallels. Investing has the difference that we have the edge, right? The house has the edge.
Sure.
So if you sit there and play, any given trade, any given hand of cards or pull the slot machine handle or push the button, you can win. So in the short run, you can do the wrong thing and win. But if you sit there long enough, the house always wins. You will lose. That's why when you win big, they give you the free hotel. They want to keep you there because eventually the law of averages will catch up to you and you will lose, right? And the same reason why there's position limits at tables. I talk about this all the time. You can't go in there and put $1 billion on red on roulette because the house won't let you. They won't take that kind of stupid over-leveraged risk. But you'll go in there on your prop account and take a 10 lot of the NQ on a 50K account and lose and blow the whole thing up. So we have to be the house. We have to, our edge is in our discipline and our execution, right? We risk X amount per trade. The bot will give you really good trade selection. So the bot will make sure you don't take stupid trades that aren't worth the risk. You're risking $1 to make 3. We'll take that bet every single time. So the bot will make sure that you don't miss trades. You don't try to cherry pick your own system. Your trade selection is good. You get all trades in the sequence, and that your money management is consistent because you can set the max risk per trade and per day, and the block amount of timer control all these things.
Well, that's the whole premise of having utilizing automation.
But unfortunately, with bots, like I said, with new customers that are trying to get rich too quickly, we recommend you sim for at least a week. I want to make sure you understand what all the buttons on the control panel do before you fly the plane, right? That's why they have flight simulators, right? Obviously, the bots aren't that complicated. They don't require you that kind of time, like flying a plane cockpit or something. It's not that complicated. Most of the things that need to be done, that need to be known, have been obfuscated from the user. They're like, for example, the complex filters, right? They're just hidden behind a button, on off, right? So the learning curve is very small, but like I said, trading's a serious business with serious consequences. You can make or lose big money. You have to be responsible.